Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the 2027 Ram 1500 TRX SRT. Now if you've been following me on social media or here on the channel, probably in the last couple of days you know that I went and spent the whole day yesterday behind the wheel of one of these trucks. And I will tell you that my driving impressions are embargoed until later this week, so stay tuned for that. We're going to have a whole video on that. But I do have a lot of content coming with the TRX, including the actual Ram SRT team talking about what they have done to bring this truck to market, including the revisions and what they did for the Hellcat engine. So a lot of people have had questions about that, so stay tuned. But as for these trucks, we have some exciting news today, because yesterday when we were at the event, the Ram people told us basically that these trucks were going to be, starting production faster than what we thought. And then this morning when I actually opened up my email, because I hadn't opened it up in a day or so, the first thing I see is a press release from Ram saying that the TRX SRT is now rolling down the line at the Sterling Heights Assembly. So this morning, Tim Kaniskis was on hand at the Sterling Heights Assembly plant to see the very first 2027 Ram 1500 TRX SRT that is being shipped to customers be built. So it was a diamond black truck, and again, this is the very first one, but production has started, okay? Now, we don't roughly know how many trucks Ram is going to build. We believe it's going to be like around 4,000. What they did with their dealers is based on sales, they allocated so many trucks per dealer. So some dealers maybe got one or two. Some dealers that were high volume dealers got maybe up to like 10. I think 10 is the most we've seen so far. But anyways, a lot of people have asked about dealer markups and stuff on these trucks. All I'm going to tell you is do your homework. Let's say there's 4,000 of these trucks. There are still a lot of allocations that are available. Just going on Facebook and, typing in the Ram 1500 TRX allocations, there's a lot of people that are salesmen posting like, hey, my dealer still has 2 allocations left. Some have 3, whatever. So if you go to a dealer and they offer, or they tell you like, yeah, you can get one of these trucks from us, but there's a markup because there's a limited production run, you have to take and do your homework. Don't be afraid to walk away from a dealer. Again, there's enough allocations from what I see that people can go to another dealer and order one if they're going to offer, no markups. But if the dealer says there's not going to be a markup, make sure to get it in writing. It's simple stuff, but do your homework, do your research, and shop around a little bit. It'll save you some money in the long run. Because I will tell you that these trucks do start out at $99,995 here in the U.S., and that doesn't include the $2,795 destination charge. And if you're in Canada, basically it's $144,995 because of the exchange rate, and then you also have $2,995 for destination that it doesn't include. So these trucks get pricey pretty quick, even though they have a high starting price point. The truck I drove yesterday, again, if you watched the live stream, you've seen the truck, it had very few options on it. Like I said, they're pretty well equipped, like pretty fully equipped when you actually get the base model one. But if you start putting options in it, like my truck had the $3,000 optional beadlock wheels. It had the rock rails from Mopar, which was another $1,000. It had the bed utility group, which I believe is a must because you get the spray-in bed liner, you get the step up in the back of the truck, which actually works on this truck because this truck is so tall to get into the box. And you get the LED lighting, so that is nice. And then mine also had the Mopar tri-fold tonneau cover, which I'm not a huge fan of. There's a lot of better aftermarket things that are cheaper online and stuff you could research. But anyways, my truck stickered at $108,215. And it didn't have a panoramic sunroof. There's some options that it just didn't have. So I'm telling you guys, the trucks get expensive very quick depending on how you're going to, option them out. So a lot of people have asked, what is the difference in the price between this and the RHO for 2027? It's about $25,000. So if you're one of those people like me who have to justify actually buying one of these trucks, again, it just depends. I mean, if you look at TRX, if you had one of the first ones, you know that your fuel economy is not that great with these trucks. But if you have the money to blow and you're kind of justifying hey, I want an RHO, but what's the difference between the TRX? You're not just getting that Hellcat motor and the upgraded 8-speed automatic transmission. You're getting all the standard content that comes with it. So where the RHO has level 1 package, basically as an option, you're getting all that standard. So you can get the standard RHO, or you can level up to the level 1 with massaging seats and all that, and the TRX comes standard with all that stuff. So again, $25,000. When you get into this truck, you're going to notice that even though it's expensive, it's basically justifies a lot of its value. And you got to remember, SRT brought these trucks back not about performance, just performance. They brought them back because they want to make money. They're huge profit makers for the company. And we're going to go through the sales numbers for the first half in a different video, so stay tuned for that. But here's Tim Kaniskis talking with the UAW members at SHAP today, talking about celebrating this first truck to roll down the line. And again, there's a bunch of pictures here. They signed a banner. They had a bunch of like promo shots of the first truck coming down the line, which was really cool. And I'm really happy that the trucks are being built at SHAP. It's kind of funny because all of the Rumblebees will be built at Saltillo in Mexico. So if you're one of those people who want a performance truck and really like that America built kind of pride, you can opt for the TRX, because that thing is going to be built by UAW members here in the U.S. Again, we're probably going to start seeing these trucks hit dealers in probably the next 2 weeks. Usually what happens is when they roll off the line, they put them in containment, make sure that there's all this stuff's ready, and then they'll ship them out. Some people here in the Midwest will get them a lot faster than what people out in Utah and the West Coast and stuff will get them. But we should start seeing those pre-orders starting to be fulfilled by the end of the month. And as soon as deliveries start taking place, we'll make sure to cover it here on the channel. Again, tons of more SRT content, TRX SRT content coming. So make sure to hit like, subscribe. Make sure to tell me what you think so far of the 2027 Ram 1500 TRX SRT in the comments below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.